live and on the record here with our Wet and Wild Wednesday. I'm renaming it because I can do that. Because I'm Tier 2. That's right, Jimmy left on the 1s and 2s on our Wet and Moist Wednesday. C-Main 75 lock timing event. That's right, I said C-Main 75 lock timing event. 5 men enter. Oh, we got 6. 6 men enter. Only 2 will continue their race program. Marshals ready. Drivers ready. Let's go racing at the sound of the tone. Good, clean start out of you guys, please. Keep things clean. Keep things clean. You guys get into one another. You guys know what to do. Oh, carnage. Other side, Bryce getting the worst end of it. We got a 5-minute main here, and it's a C main, so anything can happen. It's like Bayette with a little bit of a bobble. Let a couple get around. I'm not sure who that is. I think that's Peralta and Hornberger. I was right. So right now, Peralta, Hornberger, Bayette, Ackerman, Norman, DeMoss. Your running order. Suzuki taking a scratch. We are off and running with our main events. Getting our bumps sorted out. Starting with our C main event. We'll have a handful of B main events and then on to the A main events. Bayette sliding into that too. Peralta still in that one. And that orange, and he bonks it, gets it wrong, goes upside down. Gets a little bit of Bayette. And then he gets it wrong again. So now it's going to be Hornberger and Bayette. And then we got cars getting hung up everywhere. Yikes, somebody going for a ride off the wall. Hornberger gets it upside down off that back triple. Here comes Bayette. Bayette by to the lead. The All-American in red, white, and blue off that ski jump's going to take a turn leading. These two trying to work together. They're a little bit separated now. Peralta and Ackerman getting into one another. Peralta trying to get around. Ackerman on his lid. That allowed Norman to get around. So 1 and 2, and now able to stretch off here. Hornberger playing it safe, trying to sync up with Bayette here. They just want to put their cars on cruise. They don't want to race each other. DeMoss, that's going to be 1 and 2 working up on you. And what is Peralta doing way out there? Peralta calling it quits. Rough luck out of Peralta there. I'm pretty sure he's going to get it from his buddies over there. One and two now with sizable leads. Almost a lap lead on the field here. Hornberger getting a little squirrely. Going to fall about a straightaway off of Bayette. Hornberger just having a rough one. Willie lands on his wheels though and keeps going. I like it.
Two minutes left.
I think that's going to go down as wreck of the night there, even though we stay together. So Bayette now checking out. Hornberger's got about 20 seconds on the number 3 of Charles Norman. So barring a disaster, it's going to be Bayette and Hornberger advancing into that B main event. We got our novice B main coming up. Taking 2 out of that B main into that A main event. Other side, Tomas going to take a knee here with 1:20 to go, 1:20 to go. 6 men enter and only 4 remain. Hornberger still got 20 seconds on third.
1 minute left.
Bayette just stringing together, playing it safe here. Hornberger working his way through some lap traffic there, getting around clean. 30 seconds to go, 30 seconds to go. Bayette's going to get around for his white flag lap. Hornberger may as well. We'll see what happens here. 10 seconds to go. And he is going to get around for one more, so everyone else will be done when you cross that finish line.
Charles
Norman, you are done in that 3. Bayette, you are done taking that win.
David Ackerman done.
Waiting on Mr. Hornberger. Hornberger and Bayette, are you both going to continue? I got a yes out of Bayette and a yes out of Hornberger. All right. And that is a race. I'll stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. Marshals, grab your blowers.
The race is completed.
Need all those drivers from race number 1 down on the track. Drivers from race number 1 need you down on the track. Race number 2, our novice B main is up next. Again, if you are missing a radio, it is up here on the timing and scoring booth. It is a Spectrum DX5C with a Race for Reggie sticker on the back and a skull sticker on it. All right, let's get our drivers from race number 1 down on the track. Drivers from race number 1 need you down on the track. All right, let's get our blowers down. There you
Brian
go.
Wells.
All right, guys, go ahead and roll them around. We got Bella in that 9, Jordan Odell in that 8, Levi DeMoss in the 7, Max Mitchell in the 6, Brian Stieber in the 5, Colin Buse in the 4, Bubba Gomez in that 3, Bob McCool in the 2, and your BQ, Brian Wells. All right, no more laps. Let's get in our positions, please.
45 seconds to the start of the race. Jordan Odell.
All right, let's get in our spots, please. Let's get in our spots on that straightaway. Let's get going here. We got 30 seconds to sound off. Let's get in our spots, please. Let's get in our spots. Wells in the 1, Bob in that 2, Bubba in the 3, Colin in the 4, Brian in the 5, Max in the 6, Levi in the 7, Jordan in the 8, Bella in the 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's what I like to see, a full heat. All right, here we go. You guys keep things clean. Marshals ready, drivers ready. Let's go racing. Sound of the tone. Let's go. Here we go. Keep things clean. Try and keep things clean. Keep things clean. 5-minute main taking the top 2 in that A main event. Yikes. 1 upside down. He's over on the other side. Thank you very much, Mr. Peralta. We got 1 upside parked in the cone. That's Jordan getting it wrong. Who's going to have that first lap? Bob McCool. Bubba in that 2. Max Mitchell in that 3. Oh, Bubba getting it wrong. There goes Max. Max says, I don't want to go to bed early. I'm going to bump into this A main and be a problem in the morning for Dad. Bob McCool by that start-finish line. Traction rolls. What? Goes upside down. Has to get marshaled out. And there's Brian Wells close behind. Brian Wells goes upside down, and the Willie double. He's down in the valley. Number 1 went upside down, too. Levi now going to move into that, too. Levi going for a ride. Goes upside down. Carnage in that back triple. Yo, Willie! Oh, and he broke. Oh, bummer. Brian Wells now to the point. Levi in the 2. Bob McCool falls to the 3. Bubba in the 4. Jordan moving up. Max Mitchell in the 6. Stieber, Bella, Colin, your running order. Brian Wells. Levi DeMoss up the hill, down the hill. It's a purple stadium truck and the two-wheel rig out of Levi. Trying to keep it rubber side down. There they come. Brian by the start-finish line. Levi by the start-finish line. Bob McCool about a straightaway and a half behind. We reach that halfway point. As Levi, no, it wasn't. Sorry, Levi. Still 1 and 2. Brian Wells. Levi DeMoss. Bubba moving into that 3.
2 minutes left.
Brian Wells getting it wrong. Levi not quite close enough. Jordan gaining ground now. He's setting his sights on the number 3 of Bubba. Bubba, all the power of that Traxxas skies it over that back triple. Jordan goes for broke. Does not end well for him. Goes upside down. So there's Wells and DeMoss now. These two trying to work together to punch their ticket into that A main event. It's Wells, DeMoss, Gomez, McCool, Stieber, Odell, Mitchell, Grunkmeyer, Buse. Levi goes upside down. It's going to lose a little bit of time to hard charge and Bubba.
1 minute left.
Stay cool, Levi. You got plenty of lead here. 55 seconds to go. Keep doing what you're doing. Gomez trying to give it all he's got. He wants to catch up to Levi here. Might be a little too late there. Up the hill, down the hill for Levi. Jordan finds himself into that 3 spot. What happened to Brian here? Did we miss a lap out of Brian? Yes, we missed a lap out of Brian. We'll get that fixed up for you. You guys are all racing to the line. You'll be done when you come by that line. Mr. Stieber, you were done. Bubba, you were going to be done in that 3 spot. So Brian Wells and Levi have got it all sewn up. They just got to come by the line. They're going to be bumping into that A main event.
Brian Wells done.
There goes Brian Wells taking that W in that B main event.
Bob McCool done.
Bob McCool, you are done. Levi, you were done on that too. Good job, kiddo. Waiting on Max, Jordan, and
Jordan
that will do it. That is a race. I'll stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. Marshals, grab your blowers. Need all those drivers from race number 2 down on the track, please. All those drivers from race number 2 need you down on the track. Two. Yep. Yep. All right, let's get our blowers down. Blowers down. Marshals to our spots, please. Marshals to our spots.
One minute to the start of the race. Robert James.
All right, guys. Go ahead and roll them out. Check them in, roll them out, check them in. We got Brian Stieber in that 9. Brian Davis in the 8. Lily Saunders in the 7. Sean Kloss in the 6. Robert James in the 5. Shane Saunders in the 4. Darren Morgan in the 3. Bryce DeMoss in the 2. And your top qualifier, BQ, Ken Burt. Ken Burt. Here we go. No more laps. No more laps. No one else by that start finish line. No one else by that start finish line.
30 seconds to the start of the race. Sean Klasse.
I'll let Bryce get around. He was the
seconds to
race
the start of the
marshal
race.
race here, so we'll give him a little time. Come around, take his lap. Looks like we got most of our spots covered here.
Less than 5.
Let's rack them up. Let's rack them up. All right, here we go. Here we go. Help him out, Marshall. There you go. One-man wrecking ball down that straightaway. All right, guys, keep things clean. Keep things clean. Let's go racing at the sound of the tone. Keep it clean, please. Keep it clean, keep it clean. Darren Morgan gonna lead it out here. Help him out, help him out. To be Darren Morgan, Bryce DeMoss. Brian Davis in that 3. Careful on that back triple, careful on that back triple. Levi doesn't care. He's going to throw his body out there. We got one in the pipe, one in the pipe. That was Darren Morgan, rough break out of Darren, parking into the pipe at a bad time. Watch off that ski jump. Yikes, Brian Davis reaping all the benefits of the carnage. Looks like Shane. Shane moving to that 2. Robert James in the 3. Oh, Brian Davis puts it upside down. It's going to put Shane to the point. Shane Saunders in the gunmetal. Shane doing everything he can. He wants to gain as much as lead as he can because he's got Ken Burt and Bryce DeMoss working together. Oh, they were working together right there. Here comes Darren Morgan now, making up for lost time. He's going to make a charge for that 2 spot. Burt gets it wrong. Marshals, let's not talk to our spectators. Pay attention to our spots. Shane still out front. Bryce found his way into that 2. Darren Morgan now into the 3. Bryce with a lucky break rolls it over right back on his wheels. Doesn't lose too much time. That carnage in that back triple. Looks like Bryce got a piece of it. Now Bryce is upside down again. That moves Darren back into the 2.
2 minutes
So
left.
early on, after Darren parking into the pipe, oh, then he puts it wrong again. Where is Bryce? Bryce nowhere to be found. There's Bryce. Those are your leaders working with you. In fact, you guys might be fighting for positions as well. I'm not going to let you guys go. If you guys are getting lapped, you know what to do. If you're not, battle for your spots. Watching that back triple. It is clear. Shane off to the races now. 1:30 to go. Sean Klasse moving into that 2. No, Ken Burt now into that 2. Gonna gaggle the cars down the straightaway. Fighting for position. Watching the triple. Watching the triple.
1 minute left.
50 seconds to go. 50 seconds to go. Shane, solid in that one. Ken Burt's in that two. He's got a pretty decent lease on Bryce DeMoss. Might be a little too late here. You see that gunmetal car with the black wheels? That's your leader. He has got a sizable lead. But please let him get around. 20 seconds left. 20 seconds left. Ken Burt's going to get around for one. Bryce is going to get around for another one. Bryce now somehow got into that two spot. I didn't see how that...
James done. Darren Morgan done. Ken Burt done.
Bryce, you were the last one by the line, so I think you got it sewn up. You do.
The Intimidator done. Brian Davis done.
Everyone's going to be
Brian
done when you
Steele
come by that line. Waiting on Bryce, Lily, and Mr. Klassa.
Sean Klassa done. Goose done.
You. And
Bryce
that
DeMoss
is
done.
a race. I'll stop. Shane Saunders, Bryce DeMoss, you guys are advancing. You both going to continue? I didn't get to no ideas. You two will be advancing into that A main event.
The race is completed.
Marshals, grab your blowers. Drivers race number 3, get on the track, please. Jeez. Awesome. All right, let's get drivers from race number 3 down on the track, please. Drivers from race number 3 down on the track. $75 lock timing, B main. You guys are up next. All right, let's get our blowers down, Again, marshals, you just pick up your blower, blow to the next cone, and put that blower down. Yeah, that comes right over here, Mr. McCool. You just want to drop it right here. Thank you, sir. All right, guys, go ahead and roll them out, check them in, check them in. And that 10 is second place from the C main.
Nick Bayet. Transponder
And the 9 is going to be Nick Bayet. What in the world's going on here?
Scott Chandler. Mike Coco. Nick Bayet.
All right,
Brad
no
Crow.
more laps, no more
Shane
laps.
Sudbury.
Hornberger, that's who you are.
Sean
Hornberger in the 10, Nick Bayet in the 9, Cocott in the 8, Scott Chandler in the 7, John Young in the 6, Evan Fertig in the 5, Robert Morgan in the 4, Shane Sudbury in the 3, Brad Crone in the 2, and BQ. Garrett. All right, let's get all stacked up here. No Garrick? No Garrick. All right. Well, I wish you would have told me. You would have let somebody else race. All right, here we go. Marshals ready. Drivers ready. Keep things clean. Let's go racing. Sound of the tone. Yikes. Watch out that back triple. And it's the white car twins of Sudbury Crone. Sudbury going to have the advantage here over Crone. He's got Cocott hot on his trail. Bayet moving from the 9 all the way up to the 4 on that first lap. Oh, no, we had one of our top cars go dead early on. Oh, no, we didn't. That was another white car. Brad Crone back to the top. Shane in that 2. There's Bayett in that 3, followed by John Young, Robert Morgan, Evan Furtick, Mike Kokot, and Hornberger. So 1 and 2 with a little bit of a breakaway, and then a crazy train of 3, 4, and 5. 6 and 7 not too far off. Hornberger, those will be your leaders working up on you. You know what to do when the time comes. Looks like Morgan's going to slide in that 3 spot. He gets a little squirrely, but keeps it pointed forward. Hornberger going to call it quits here. Rough main out of Hornberger. It is Crone Sudsbury, your top 2. Here comes Morgan, John Young. Then we got Bayett, Furtick, and Kokot. Top 2, still a couple turns in front of Morgan and John Young. Those 2 starting to reel him in. Oh, John Young gets it wrong over that floater double, goes upside down, collects a little bit of Bayett. Then Kokot looks to the inside. He's going to get around, so Kokot's going to get a couple spots there. He's going to move up into that 4 there. Now Morgan's in the fight here. 1, 2, 3, up and down the hill, over the ski jump. A little splash of color here for the leaders, 1, 2, and 3. The One Color Wonders versus
2 minutes
the red gunmetal, gray, and white wheel of Robert Morgan. He's going to challenge for one of those bump-up spots. 1:45 to go, 1:45 to go. 1 and 2 get into one another. Morgan looks to the inside. He's looking to the inside off that straightaway. He makes it stick, so he's going to move into that 2 spot. Oh, no, it almost bangs the pull. Well done, Robert. Rough turn out of Robert. It's going to push him back into that 3. Still a minute 30 left. So 1 and 2 catching a lucky break. It's still Crone and Sudsbury. And here comes Morgan. He is 2.2 back. He made up a lot of time in a short period. Feeling comfortable in that AE rig over that ski jump. Gaining quite a bit of ground. 3.2 separated 2 and 3. It's probably going to be less than a second now. So 1, 2, and 3 still fighting it out. Over the Willie double, over the back triple. Crone flirts with disaster there. Keeps it in between the pipes, though. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, and there goes Sudsbury. Gets it spun around. That's going to let Morgan get around. So Morgan fighting hard this whole race with 35 seconds to go. Finds himself in the 2 spot. Trying to keep it calm here. Over that back triple. Sudsbury in tow. Sudsbury cases it. Goes out of bounds. Has to get marshaled out. We'll lose quite a bit of time here late in the game. Rough break out of Sudsbury, who was one of the top 2 for most of the main. 1 and 2 going to get by. Sudsbury will get by. John Young will get by as well. So the fight is on for 3 now between Sudsbury and John Young. 1 and 2 looking to cruise on home. Looks like Morgan got around off of a Crone mistake. So Morgan, after a really rough start, finds himself in the lead. Watch, Marshall.
Robert Morgan done. Brad Crone done.
Robert Morgan, Brad Crone, you are both done. Advancing into that A main event. Everyone else will be done when you come by that line.
Shane Sudsbury done. Evan Furtick done.
And that is a race. I'll stop. Marshals, grab your blowers.
The race is completed.
Robert Morgan and Brad Crone, you guys are advancing into that A main event. Yeah, you're welcome. Race number 5, you guys are up. Let's get all our drivers from race number 4 down on the track, please. This is our novice A main event.
Chris Ronka. Charles Norman. Levi DeMoss.
Let's get our marshals to our spots, please. Marshals to our spots.
David Ackerman. Will Sarkisian. Harry McCool.
All right, guys, go ahead and roll them around. We're going to put our short course guys in the back. So in the 12, we got Chris Ranke. In the 11, Shane Sudbury. Levi DeMoss in that 10. Brian Wells in the 9. Ryder Stoltz in the 6. Christian Reynard in the 5. Harry McCool in the 4. Charles Norman in that 3. David Ackerman in the
Brian
2.
Wells.
And your top qualifier, Will.
45 seconds.
All right, straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Let's get in our spots. How are our marshal spots looking? Let's get a marshal over there helping out Mr. Morgan. Let's keep
30 seconds
up
to the
there.
start of the race.
Let's get one marshal, please. One marshal, please, off the end of that triple. We're going to need some help there off the end of that triple. One marshal off the end of that triple. End of that back triple. Bryce going to pop out there. Thank you, Bryce. All right, here we go. Marshals ready. Drivers ready. Let's go racing at the sound of the tone. Keep it clean, keep it clean, keep it clean, keep it clean. Sarkisian jumping out ahead with a wagon train. Levi out of nowhere making strides here in this first lap. Then he goes out of bounds here. Has to marshal himself. Long 5-minute main for our novice drivers. Sarkisian, Norman, McCool, your top 3 early on. Stadium Truck A-Main coming up next. Thank you, Mike. We're only 50 seconds in. Still plenty of time. Still 4 minutes, 10 seconds to go. Sarkisian, Sudbury, Ranke. Sudbury and Ranke battling themselves. So in that 2 spot is Norman for our novice division. McCool on the 3. Will Sarkisian still out front, leading the pack. Shane Sudbury leading out that short course division. David Ackerman now in that 2, in that novice division, followed by Harry McCool, Charles Norman, Ryder Stoltz, Christian Reynard, Brian Wells. That's right. Willie! Brian Wells doing it. Doing it for the crowd. We are 3 down, 2 to go. 3 down, 2 to go.
2 minutes left.
Sarkisian to the point for our novice divisions. Shane Sudbury to the point for our short course division. Ranky in that 2. Ackerman in the 2 for Novice. Charles Norman in the 3. Harry McCool, Ryder Stoltz, Christian Reynard, Brian Wells. And then a gaggle of others off the screen.
One minute left.
Forty seconds left. 40 seconds left. Stadium Truck A main coming up next. For our novice division, it's Sarkeesian, Norman, Ackerman, McCool, Stoltz, Reynard, Wells, DeMoss, Sudbury, Ranky for our short course division. With 5 seconds left, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Levi caught you at the line. You were done. Everyone else will be done when you come by that line.
Harry McCool done. Ryder Stoltz done. Christian Reynard done. Will Sarkeesian done. Brian Wells done. Charles Norman done.
Sarkeesian taking the W. Norman in the 2. Ackerman's going to take that 3
done.
spot. Waiting on Ranky. Here he comes. Sudbury and Ranky will be our top 2 for our short course. That is the race. All stop, all stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. Marshals, grab your blowers. Race number 6, Stadium Truck. A main event coming up next. Let's get all of our novice A main drivers down on the track, please. Novice A main drivers, let's get you down on the track, please. Let's get our novice drivers to our marshalling spots, please. All of
Joe
our
Brooks,
novice drivers to
Sean
our marshalling spots, please.
Chase Williford, John Young, John Roberts, Don Roberts,
Novice drivers in short course, get out to our spots, please. We had plenty of you. We should have all these spots covered.
1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, guys, go ahead and roll them around, roll them around.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Bad in the 11, Don
Each
Roberts
leader.
in the 10, John Roberts in the 9, Sean Hornberger in the 8, Joe Brooks in the 7, John Young in the 6, Boomer in that 5, Zach in the 4, Kokot in the 3, Chase Williford in the 2, and your top qualifier, the Prince of Darkness. No more laps,
30
no
seconds
more
to the
laps.
start of the race.
Okay, thank you. All right. Got a pair of body scissors.
15
Somebody
seconds to the
wrote
start of the
raw in Sharpie. Looks like a kindergartner wrote it. If you're missing some curved scissors,
Less than
they're
5.
up here. The timing and scoring tower. Nick Badge, you get a transponder? Let's get you by the start finish line. Make sure you are working. Yep. You're welcome. That's a no. That's a no, Nick. All right, here we go. Here we go. I'll keep track of where you're at if you're in the top 3. Marshals ready. Drivers ready. Let's go racing. Sound of the tone. Keep things clean here. Keep things clean, kids. Prince Williford, Kokot, getting off clean. Boomer getting out clean. Don Roberts trying to hold off Nick Bayette. Nick Bayette going for a ride, trying to get around him. Man, Prince and Williford already catching up. Prince and Williford already catching up. That's tier 2 for you. 2 lap traffic, so you see those vehicles coming up on you. Please give way. Whoa, Prince going for a ride, getting spun up. Chase now going to move to that lead. Brian going for broke there, going wrong, upside down. Going to let Chase Williford gap out for a little bit. Mr. Roberts, that's number 1 working with you. Thank you, Joe. And Mr. Roberts, you'll have number 2 working with you shortly. And now Ryan Prince in that all white. He is your number 2 driver. Please give way. Mr. Bayette, that's number 2 working up on you. On the straightaway, on the straightaway, on the straightaway, on the straightaway. Thank you very much. So it's Williford, Prince, Hornberger, Cocott, Young, Roberts, Wheeler, Brooks, Don Roberts. Your running order. Chase trying to gap away as much as he can because he knows Prince can wick it up quick. There's still 250 left, 250 left. Chase over that back triple. Prince over that back triple. The gap is 3.5. They're coming up on, the leaders coming up on Cocott and John Young. You guys, I know you guys are battling for position. Each one of you take a turn. And get it on. Mr. Roberts, that's number 1 working with you. I have number 2 shortly. Cocott and Roberts going at it. Roberts goes upside down. Cocott's going to break away clean here in that 4 spot. He's got leaders working. Whoa, Williford went a little too hard in the paint. Paid the price. I think he might have broke.
2 minutes left.
Looks like he lost his steering. Rough break out of Chase there. He's broke. Pull him off, Levi. Levi, pull him off. Pull him off. That's going to get Prince that top spot again. Hornberger going to move into that 2 by default. So it's Prince, Hornberger, Cocott, Young, Boomer Wheeler, Joe Brooks, Don Roberts, John Roberts, and Chase going broke. Closest battle is between John Young and Mike Cocott. See if we can pick them up. There they go. Over that back triple. Advantage Young. Oh, Cocott gets it wrong. Goes on his lid. Those guys are just separated by a couple tenths. Thirty seconds left. 30 seconds left. I think Nick Bayette might be in the hunt here somewhere. Not 100% sure. Cocott with a little bobble as he was gaining ground on Young. Less than 4, 3, 2, and 1. You guys are racing to the line. John Young, Joe Brooks, you are both done. Everyone will be done when you come by that line. Cocott, you are done. Ryan Prince going to come home with that W. Hornberger in that 2.
Okay, Boomer done.
Waiting on Hornberger and Don
Don Roberts
Roberts. Hornberger go broke? Oh, no. Hornberger went broke, too. That's going to mix things up, possibly. That is a race. All stop, all stop.
The race is completed.
So Hornberger broke on that last lap, but still stayed in that, too. So Prince, Hornberger, Young, your top three. Marshalls, grab your blowers. Marshalls, grab your blowers. Race number 7, 21.5. Lock timing. You guys are up. Let's get all those stadium truck drivers down on the track, please. Stadium truck drivers, get you down on the track.
Brian Bowen.
Yeah. Silver lining. All right, guys, go ahead and roll them out. Check them in. Bryce DeMoss in the 10, Shane Saunders in the 9, John Stoltz in the 8, Brian Bowen in the 7, Brian Schmidt in the 6, Jeree Price in the 5, Joe Brooks in the 4, Cameron Schmidt in the 3, Mike Callan in the 2, and your top qualifier, Zachary Buse. All right, no more laps, no more laps. Stack them up, stack them up. Let's get in our positions. We got a 10-car A main event coming on up.
Brian Schmidt.
Okay.
45 seconds to the start of
Yeah,
the race.
have a good night, man. All right, let's rack them up, rack them
Zachary
up.
Buse. 30 seconds to the start of the race.
Let's get to our spots, Marshalls. Let Joe get around for his lap. He was back-to-back. Nope, it's going to take a quarter lap and then a backwards quarter lap. Fair enough.
15 seconds to the start of the race. Joe Brooks.
All right, here we go, here we go. Marshall's ready, drivers ready, keep things clean. Let's go racing the sound of the tone. 5-minute A-Main 21.5 lock timing event here on our Wet and Wild Wednesday. Mike Caller going out of bounds for a two-stroke penalty. DeMoss and Saunders both getting into it, going over that back triple. Buse going to take advantage. He's leading, followed by Schmidt. Joe Brooks in that 3. Jeree Price, Caller, Stoltz, Schmidt, Bowen, Saunders, DeMoss. As your running order early on. Jeree goes out of bounds. Marshall's herself. Watch going on that triple. Marshall going on that triple. Caller having a rough go. Zachary Buse leading us out. Cameron Schmidt now moving into that 2. Cameron going double single while Buse finding the power to get over that back triple. Cool it on the stand, please. Cool it on the stand. Willie. Bryce knows how to please the crowd. Zachary in that 1. Schmidt in the 2. Joe Brooks in that 3 spot. Caller, Price, Bowen, Saunders, Stoltz, Brian Schmidt, Bryce DeMoss. Your running order. Zachary trying to run away with it. He's 4.2 ahead of Cameron Schmidt. Cameron Schmidt putting it upside down over that back triple. I think that's going to let Caller move into that 2, and it does. Price goes out of bounds, out of the reach of the fans. Has to get marshaled out. So Caller, after a rough couple laps, oh no, our Zachary goes. Oh, that wasn't Zachary. Sorry, Zachary, didn't mean to scare you. That was Bryce that went upside down. You both have purple cars. So Caller trying to reel in the kid. Zachary Buse. Caller had a rough start, but found himself back in that 2 spot. Shane, that's number 1 working with you. Oh, gee, Zachary flirts with the pipe. He goes upside down. Luckily lands on his wheels because the Marshall was preoccupied. That's number 2 working with you, sir. Going up the hill, down the hill. Thank you very much. Game on, game on. So Caller now starting to salivate. Gets a little wrong just as he was closing the gap on Mr. Buse. Oh, and then Callard puts it upside down again just as he was gaining ground. Here comes Cameron Schmidt. Wants that 2 spot again, and he gets it there as they go over the Willie double. Jaree Price in the hunt, I believe. She is. They get into each other, going to that back triple, and carnage is ensuing.
2 minutes
Things
left.
getting squared away here by our marshals with 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go. Cameron going to move into that 2. Jaree into that 3 spot. Brian Bowen now into the 4. Callard, Brooks, Schmidt, Stoltz, Shane Saunders, Bryce DeMoss. Watch over that back triple. Watch by the start-finish line. There goes your leader by the start-finish line. He's going to have a little bit of clean air to work with. He's got 7.6 on the number 2. Cameron Schmidt. Here comes Cameron down that start-finish line. That's going to be your closest race for that 2-3 spot between Cameron Schmidt and Jaree Price. Cameron Schmidt with that X-ray. Jaree Price with that Associated. Oh, she skies out of that back triple. She's got the line to get that 21.5 motor over. There goes Cameron. Jaree by the start-finish line. 1.2 separates the 2 with 1:03 to go. Bryce, you're going to have 2 and 3 working with you shortly. You know what to do.
1 minute left.
So we got a little race unfolding. There's Cameron upside down. Lands on his wheels. Got to get pointed in the right direction. Lets Jaree get around. So Jaree's going to move into that 2 spot. Cameron looked to the inside. Got on the binders, though. That was a wise move there out of Cameron. Good, clean driving out of Cameron. Watch on that straightaway. Watch on that straightaway. It is clear. 40 seconds to go. No, Jaree rings the Willie bell for the fans. Grabs a fistful of throttle, though. Stays out front. Never mind. Jaree in the 2. Cameron in the 3. Down the start-finish line, separated by a couple of tenths. They're getting around for one more. 20 seconds late. They're going to be racing to the line. A little bump and rub there out of Cameron and Jaree. Jaree skies it over that back triple. Double single they go over that triple. Cameron with a full head of steam. Looks to the outside. Gets around. Jaree trying to look to the inside. They both get into one another. Jaree upside down. Cameron gets hung up by a back marker. That's going to put Jaree in that 2. She's going to finish in that 2 spot. Good race out of Cameron and Jaree there. Racing to the lines.
Zachary who's done.
Jaree won. Jaree won. That was Zachary
Ryan
that was
Bowen
upside down. Jaree's going to
done.
take that W. I thought Zachary was checked
Ryan Schmidt
out.
done.
He was
Bryce
not.
DeMoss done.
Waiting
Stoltz
on
done.
Shane. Here, that is a race. All stop, all stop. Jaree, Buse, Schmidt. That is a race. All stop, all stop. Marshals, grab your
The race is
blowers. Marshals, grab your blowers. Race number 8, 17.5 lock timing. You guys are up next. Let's get all our drivers from race number 7 down on the track, please. And drivers from race number 7 need you down on the track. Whew. All right.
Perry. Dave Bird.
Getting our blowers down. Let's get
Chase
our
Wilford.
drivers out to our spots, please. Drivers out to our spots. 17.5 fixed timing. You guys go ahead and roll them out, check them in, roll them out, check them in.
John Henry III.
We got somebody in the 10, somebody in the 9. Rudy Gonzalez in that 8. In that 7, Chase Williford. Con McHenry in the 6. Why not in the 5? Kevin Cornwell in the 4. John Henry in the 3. Mike Soar in the 2. And your top qualifier.
Kevin Cornwell.
All
Mike Soar.
right, you knuckleheads. No one else down that straightaway. It's grid them up.
Why not? One minute to the start of the race.
Robert Morgan won that B main, correct? Robert Morgan won the B main. We'll move him in. And then it was. Come on, move.
Robert Morgan. 45
And then
seconds
it
to the start of
was
the race.
Brad Crone in that too.
Brad
All
Crone.
right. All right, marshals ready, drivers ready. Race number 8. You guys are going at the
30 seconds
sound
to the start of the race.
of the tone. 10-car dance going at it. Thank you. Carnage off that back triple. It's not Robert Morgan out front, is it? Can't be. Sora leading out. Cornwell in the 2. Williford in that 3. Then we got Henry, Burt, Morgan, McHenry. Why not? Somebody and somebody. You missing a phone? You're missing a phone. It's up at the timing and scoring booth. I don't know how this turned into the... If you have a phone that has a screensaver that says drink some coffee, put on some angry music, and punch Richard Lake in the face, it's up here at the timing and scoring booth. Coming to take over? Yeah, thank you.
It'll be Kevin Cornwell leading out. Dave Burton the 2. Sora, Henry, McHenry, Crone, Williford, Knott, Morgan. Thank you very much. It is clear. Race number 8 on deck. Marshall in center, please. Marshall in center. The Terminator! DeMoss with his stamp of approval on everything. Marshall in the center. Mr. Schmidt. And Mr. Schmidt, thank you very much. Look, there's a hand underneath the wall. That was thing 1. That was kind of cool. 2:30 in, 2:30 to go. Kevin Cornwell leading out. Dave Burton the 2. Sora in the 3. Yahtzee. Dave Burton leading out all white. Over the back triple. Roller up the hill. Down the hill. Through the roller. Almost puts it up on 2 wheels. To the front side double. Down the front straightaway. That is Dave Burt leading out. Mike Sora in that 2. Sora off the end of the straightaway. Now Henry and Sora going at it for second and third. Coming through the back double. Henry gets it wrong. Gets collected by Sora. Nowhere for Henry to go.
2 minutes left.
So back out in front is going to be Dave Burt off the end of the straightaway. Sora in the 2. Looks like Cornwell into 3. Henry, Kyle Mack, and Williford all going at it. Kyle Mack and Henry side by side, up and down the hill they go. Drivers got 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. Watching on the front straightaway is clear. Watching the backside, it is clear. Thank you, Cornwell, finding his way around Sora now. So Cornwell up into the top 2. Year leader, upside down. That'll be leader over there. Mr. Knott, you know what the deal is. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Buse. Again, if you having some fun tonight, don't forget we do it all over again on Saturday. Doors open at 10, racing at 1.
1 minute left.
Year leader putting it upside down. Here comes Cornwell now. Oh, Cornwell puts it in a little too tight. Now Sora back up into the top 2. So it is Burt, Sora, and Cornwell. Top 3 going down that front straightaway. With 45 seconds left on the master, 45 seconds left on the master. Race number 9, 17.5 Expert Buggy. You are going to be up next. With 35 seconds to go, drivers, 35 seconds to go. Keep them rolling until we call you done. Watch it out front. That was Kyle Mack getting it wrong. Cornwell getting it wrong. Nope, not Cornwell. Just another white car. Leader out front, now Sora and Burt going back through the back triple. They both get it wrong, and here comes Cornwell now. So Cornwell going to try to find a way around the outside with less than 10. So Sora and Cornwell and Burt should get by for one more. First, second, third off the end of straightaway. They're going to be coming up on Crone. That'll be leaders working with you guys. Please hold your line. Time has expired. You'll be done when you cross the line. Henry, you're done. Williford, you're done. Back out
Right,
front,
well
it is going to be Sora taking
Right,
the
Sora
win.
done.
Cornwell in the
Kevin Cornwell
2.
Why not done?
Burt going to
Robert Morgan
fall into the top
Dave
3.
Burt
That is her race. I'll stop, I'll stop. Marshall's go and grab those
Transponder
blowers.
2983881.
Marshall's go and grab those blowers. Start blowing off your areas. Race number 9. 17.5 Expert coming up at you next. 17.5 Expert coming up at you next.
The race is completed.
And I'm going to need all these marshals back out on the track. I need 9 marshals back out on the track. 9 marshals back out on the track. Guys, let's hold our cars while the blowers are going. You know the gig. They're trying to blow off the track for you.
Kyler Cornwell.
All right, marshals to our spots, please. Marshals to our spots. Marshals to our spots. In that 11 spot will be
Downtown Brown.
the Knot of Y. 10, Paul Weir. 9, Jimmy Leff. 8, going to be Ryan Prince. 7, Diego Benker. 6, Ryan Caller. 5, Aaron Brown. 4, Chase Boyd. 3, Willie Smith. Let's get our blowers down. Blowers down. 2, going to be Kyler Cornwell. And on the pole will be Matthew Willoughby. Roll them out. Check them in. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Crone over here.
Diego Badenker. Hugh Dingleberry. Chase Boyd. Matthew Willoughby. Ryan Collins.
And no more laps, no
Black
more laps,
Stallion.
no more laps. Go and get our cars lined up. No more laps. Go and get our cars lined up.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Watch in center, guys. Watch in center. Watch in center. Watch back triple. Watch back triple.
$45 seconds to the start
Let's
of the
go get our
race.
cars lined up. Cars lined up. All right, let's get our cars lined up. Cars lined up.
30
Marshals,
seconds
pay
to the
attention
start
to
of
your
the
areas,
race.
please. Marshals, pay attention to your areas. With that being said, 17.5 Expert A main event coming at you at the sound of the tone. And we are locked and loaded. 75 Expert A main on a wet and wild Wednesday night. Willoughby going to be leading us out. Cornwell, Smith, Boyd, Brown. Brown getting it wrong on the back triple. Bettenker looking to the inside. Not able to capitalize. A gaggle of cars getting upside down off that back double. Leffler and Weir getting into it. Willoughby, Cornwell, Smith, and Boyd doing the breakaway dance. Prince in a distant 5. Then it looks like it's going to be Caller, Knott, Brown, Leffler, Bettenker, and Weir. Race number 9 on deck. Race number 10, two-wheel drive, modified coming at you next. Willoughby pushing it wide off the end straightaway. Cornwell flashing the high beams. All pink being lead out. That is the Losi TLR 2250 of Matthew Willoughby. In the 2 spot, going to be Kyler Cornwell, Marshall in the center, Marshall in the center. And watch coming on the back double, watch on the back double. Diego, you'll have first, second, and third coming up on you. Willie Smith getting it wrong. That's going to move Chase Boyd into the 3. Prince into the 4. Let's go and just pull that car off when you guys get a chance. Watch in the back double, watch the front side double, watch the front side double. It is clear. Willoughby now on top. Boyd into the 2. Smith, Cornwell, and Prince with Caller in tow. Brown going to take a knee early on with 130 in, 330 to go. 130 in, 330 to go. Back out of front, all pink of Matthew Willoughby leading us out. Chase Boyd in the 2, Willie Smith in the 3. Kyler Cornwell in the 4. Watch it at the bottom of the hill. Watch bottom of the hill. Marshals, keep an eye on your areas, please. Marshals, keep an eye on your areas. With 2 and 3 to go. Back out up front, Matthew Willoughby starting to put a little real estate to himself and Boyd off the end of the straightaway. There is Willoughby. Boyd off the end of the straightaway. Willie Smith starting to gain up on the backside of Boyd now. Bettenker and Weir leader working with you. And second coming up on you soon enough. You guys are in your own battle. You know the gig. Nicely done. Game on, game on. Off the end of the straightaway, the all pink of Willoughby. Boyd in the 2. Smith in the 3. Cornwell in the 4. Prince in the 5. 230 in, 230 to go, 230 in, 230 to go. Rolling with race number 9, 17.5 Expert A main event. Wet and moist Wednesday. 106 entry count going on for the day. Yep. So back out up front. Now Boyd getting it wrong. Smith going to find his way up into the top 2. Willoughby starting to gap out a little bit. Willie Smith in that 2. Boyd in the 3. Cornwell in the 4. It's like Prince in the 5. 3 minutes in, 2 to go. 3 in, 2 to go. Watch the back triple, watch the back triple, watch backside double, watch backside double, clear. That'll be 4th working there, Diego. Hold your line and game on. Mr. Grunkmeyer, you got 2nd and 3rd knocking on your back door. You know the gig. Let's keep it clean. Willoughby on top. Smith and Boyd off the end of the straightaway. Willoughby shorting up that backside double. Smith starting to gain up some real estate. Boyd giving it all he's got, captain, with 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. Race number 10, two-wheel drive, modified. A main event coming up at you next. That was Cornwell put upside down. So Prince now going to challenge out for that top 4. Willoughby, Smith, and Boyd off the backside triple they go. Boyd looking around the outside, letting Smith know he's there. Smith grabs a fistful of throttle on the back, drop down, and from the driver's stand they go. Off the end of straightaway is going to be Willoughby, Smith, Marshall in center, Marshall in center, Marshall in center. Watch front side double, watch front side double. Clear. With 4 minutes in, 1 to go, 4 in, 1 to go. Willoughby and Smith now putting some real estate between themselves and Boyd. Boyd coming up a little bit short on that back double. Watch the backside triple, it is clear. With under 50 to go, drivers under 50 to go. Willoughby, Smith, Boyd. Then it's going to be Cornwell, Prince, Caller, Leffler, Bettenker, Knott, and Weir going to be my top 10. Off the end of straightaway, your top 2 front runners with 30 seconds left to go. Watching the front side, watching the front side. Paul, you got leader and second work there. It is clear. So up the hill, down the hill is going to be Matthew Willoughby leading out. Smith in the 2, Boyd in the 3, top 3 off the end of straightaway with less than 10 drivers, less than 10. Willoughby on top, Smith flirting with the tube, less than 5. It's going to be a run to the line. Keep them rolling, keep them rolling. Time is expired. Race them to the line.
Ryan Caller done. Why not
You
done?
will be done when you cross our
Matthew
finish
will be
line.
done.
We'll be taking the
Will be
win.
done.
Smith in the 2. Looks like Boyd going to finish out in the 3.
Ace Boyd done.
Weir,
Black Stallion done.
Cornwell,
Kyler
waiting
Cornwell
on a couple, waiting on a couple.
Huge Dingleberry done. Diego Badenker done.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. I blame Richard. Clearly not going to blame myself. All right, grab your blowers, grab your blowers. You guys are supposed to get rained on that last race. We should rerun it. Just kidding.
Transponder 4380876. The race is completed. Ryan Caller. Zip Master Flex.
All right, let's get our drivers out to our spots, please.
Kevin Boyd.
All right. All right, guys. Go ahead and roll them out. Check them in.
Kevin Gatton.
Richard Brody in that 10. Kevin
Kyle
Boyd in the
Davis.
9. Jim Silva in the scratch. Randy Locken in the 7. Richard Lake in the 6. Ryan Caller in the 5. Aaron Brown in the 4. Riley Werman in the 3. Kevin Gatton in the 2. And your top qualifier, Kyle Davis.
Downtown Brown.
All right. I think we'll
1
have,
minute
I
to
think
start the
Gatton's the
race.
last one by the
Lottery.
line.
Richard Brody.
Looks like the natural separation there. All right, no one else by that start-finish line. No one else by that start-finish line. Stack them up, stack them up.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Let's light this candle. Only 3 races left for the evening. Boyd, you can move up into that 7. Brody, you can move up into that 8 if you wish.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right. Yeah, that's where we need you. All right, let's clear the track, please. Clear the track. Marshall's
15
ready.
seconds to the start
Driver's
of the
ready.
race.
Let's go racing. Sound of the tone. Again, gets a little wrong. Riley's going to squeeze on by. A little bobble's all it took there. We got a crazy train of cars coming down that straightaway. Advantage Davis. Wortman. Gatton. Wortman gets it wrong. Lets 2 go around, so Gatton's going to retake that 2. Brown looking. As Gatton tries to settle back in. So Brown in the 3, Lake in the 4. And we got Kyler, Wortman, Boyd, Brody. A little squirrely out of Ryan. Wortman's going to get around. Kyle Davis got about a straightaway lead now. Followed by Gatton, Brown, Lake, Wortman, Kyler, Boyd staying in the mix. Brody trying to get back in there. Lake and Brown, a little touchy touch going into that back triple. 1:30 in, 3:30 to go. Brown goes a little too inside. Marshall's himself, though, only loses 1 spot to Lake. So now Lake to the 3, followed by Brown, Wortman, Kyler. Lake goes upside down. It's going to drop several spots now. Brown going to retake that 3, followed by Wortman. Davis staying out front. Trying to stay far ahead of his teammate, Kevin Gatton, as he can. Gatton rides the monorail, gets marshaled out, loses a little bit of time. Stays in that 2 spot, though. It's going to allow Kyle Davis to gap out. Kyle Davis own it all to the early afternoon Mario Kart. Kyle Davis out front in that AE Reedy Power. Gatton, AE Reedy Power. Aaron Brown, that TLR Pro line, I believe. Brody, you're going to have a crazy train of leaders coming up on you. When the time comes, you know what to do. Lake went for a ride, somehow landed on his feet.
2 minutes left.
It's still Gatton in the 2, Brown in the 3, Wortman, Lake. Boyd taking a shot at the Wacka. He loses as well. Katie over that back triple. Gatton over that back triple. Fight is on for that 2 spot. KD trying to check out here with 1:25 to go. 1:25 to go. Leader coming up on Brody. Thank you very much.
One minute left.
Grudge your leader by the start finish line. Two and 3 by the start finish line. There's 4 and 5 by the start finish line. Watch on the Willie double. Go outside on the Willie double. Wortman getting it wrong. Lake's gonna go up a spot. 25 seconds to go. 25 seconds to go. Whew. Kyle Davis doing a little whip nasty for the crowd. Here he comes by for his last lap. Gatton's going to make it around. Let's see if Lake makes it around. Lake makes it around. So top three going to make it around. Everyone else is going to come by that line.
One by redone.
Corbin, you are done in that
Kevin Wood
4.
done.
Oh,
Ryan
no.
Richard Brogan
Kyle
done.
Davis in the last lap. He's going to try to finish broken. Come on, buddy. Come on. Woo! Kyle Davis does it.
Kyle Davis done. Kevin Gatton done. Zipmaster Flex done.
Kyle Davis does it tripod style. We'll send you the maintenance bill for the track later. Plows it home. Attaboy. So Davis, that is the race. I'll stop. Davis, Gatton, and Lake, your top 3. Marshals, grab your blowers. Marshals, grab your blowers. Good job, man.
The race is completed.
All right, expert 4-wheel. I should have put you guys earlier in the race because I'm going to have a rough time getting marshals after this one. Holy smokes. Lake, you want to look at your ESC tray before you race again? It's a pro tip.
Zipmaster Flex.
4 screws. All right, guys, go ahead and roll them out. Check them in. Richard Lake in the 3,
Houston
Ryan
over.
Prince in the 2, and your top qualifier. Checky.
Jake Thayer.
There. All right, stack them up.
1 minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, here we go. Let's get a marshal off that double going onto that straightaway. Kyle, can you just slide down to that one? Leave that one up top open.
30 seconds to
All
the start of the
right,
race.
here we go. Marshals ready, drivers ready. Let's get it on at the sound of the tone. All right, we are getting nuts here early on. Late going for the one color wonder lightweight body. The all yellow. He got it painted up and decaled real quick. It's Thayer Prince Lake. Little bob out of Thayer settles it back down. We got one more race to go after this one. You guys breaking records here on a Wednesday night. Oh shoot, did we turn that off? If you guys want to run it again, just pull over and stop. Otherwise, keep going. Good win, man. Prince taking advantage of the inclement weather. Moves into that one spot. Lake to shore up. Take care, guys. Halfway down, halfway to go. It's Prince Thayer Lake. Three down, 2 to go.
2 minutes left.
Prince leading out. Thayer giving chase. That was some high quality H2O. You save it for Taco Tuesday. 1:30 to go. Oh, Thayer got around Prince. Thayer up the hill, down the hill. Prince up the hill, down the hill. Lake looking to pick up some pieces. Looking to see if these knuckleheads going to slap each other silly. 1 minute to go, 1 minute to go.
1 minute left.
.45 seconds to go, 45 seconds to go. Independent four-wheel, our final A-main event coming up next. We'll need a lot of volunteer marshals. So please hop on out. I think Richard Lake is sold on Dancing with the Devil. It's still there. Prince Lake. They're going to be racing to the line. They're toying with his prey. Oh, and he let him get it.
Dingleberry done. Jake Thayer done.
You're still waiting on the rookie. And here he comes. And that is a race. I'll stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. Marshals, grab your blowers. If I can get some of you guys to hang out for 5 more minutes, I'd appreciate it. Let's get all of our marshals down to our spots here. So out of 9, only 3 of you remained. Unreal. All right, we need a bunch of volunteers. If I get a couple of you to hang out for a little bit, I would appreciate it. A couple volunteer marshals out here, and we will get you guys up and running. All right. Guys, go ahead and roll them out. Check them in. No. Got Brian Davis in the 3. Scott Chandler, Mike Suzuki. No. We got Sudbury's going to be in the 1. Ryan McKinney in the 2. And Brian Davis in the 3. You guys go ahead and rack them up.
Shane
No
Sudbury.
No more laps. I don't know.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
It's good. All right, thank you, marshals. Here we go. Marshals ready, drivers ready. Final A-main event of the night on the tone. Yeehaw. This might be a race of attrition here. Let's see what happens. Oh, Levi, let's not have you stand there, buddy. Let's not have you stand there. One of these guys are going to take you home for a trophy. They get a little silly over this double here. Thanks, buddy. Shane going to lead it out, followed by Ryan. Brian Davis in tow. Our final heat of the night. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you to our volunteer marshals for coming on out, putting this baby to bed. We appreciate it. Hope you had a good time racing tonight. Guaranteed to get you out of here by tomorrow. We still got Shane leading us out, followed by Ryan McKinney. Brian Davis in the 3. Order remains the same. We still got a minute 40 or 2:45 to go. 2:45 to go on our final A main event. Good news is you're all still together. Shane's got 9.3 over Ryan McKinney. Ryan McKinney hefty lead over the number 3 of Brian Davis.
2 minutes left.
3 down, 2 to go for our final A main of the evening. Thanks again for all coming out. Oval going down Friday. And then back to off-road racing on Saturday. Whoa. Oh, from my brush. Excuse me. You guys got about a minute left? About a minute left.
1 minute left.
A couple of years ago. It was. 20 seconds left, 20 seconds left. All right, McKinney making up some time here. Too little too late, though. Shane is going to run away with it. All right, everyone's racing to the line. Everyone's racing to the line. Shane's going to end in that 1. Ryan in the 2. Brian Davidson in the 3.
Shane Sudbury done. Brian Davis done.
Waiting on Ryan. Everyone else is done. Track will be closed following, Ryan going topless again right before the end. Got him. And that is the
Race is
race.
completed.
I'll stop. Good night, everybody. We'll see you oval racing on Friday. Bye.